The Death World Boast title. Aliens bragged. They'd survived Death Worlds until they met humans. Part 1. HFY Sci-Fi. In a great hall deep in space, leaders of the galaxy had gathered. The Galactic Council of Survival. Only the strongest species were invited. These were not normal aliens. These were warriors, soldiers, survivors. The topic of today's meeting was simple. Who came from the deadliest world? One by one, aliens stood up to tell their stories. A tall, blue-skinned creature named Varkon of Varelia stepped forward. "My homeworld has oceans of acid," he said proudly. "Our babies learn to swim in them before they can walk." The crowd cheered. Then came Commander Zethar from Oxtar 9. "Our planet has black lightning storms. One bolt can melt steel. We build our cities underground, and even then we lose people every day." More cheers. Finally, the biggest alien of all stood. His body was armored with natural spikes. His eyes glowed red. He was General Zarthok of Quran. "We do not hide from danger," Zarthok growled. "We fight it. Our planet is covered in fire. We eat creatures that can kill with a stare. We do not fear death. We were born in it." The room exploded with applause. They laughed together, proud of their pain, proud of their survival. But then something unexpected happened. A voice spoke quietly from the corner of the hall. "I think you're all wrong," the voice said. The room went silent. Everyone turned to look. It was a human. A simple, calm-looking man in a black suit. No armor, no weapons, just a tablet in his hand. His name was Ambassador Cole from Earth. Zarthok laughed. "You? A human? You think your world is deadlier than ours?" "Yes," Cole said, still calm. "I don't think you understand what a real death world is." The aliens scoffed. Some even smiled. They had heard of Earth. It was a small planet far away, rich with water and green lands. It looked beautiful. Harmless. "Let me show you," Cole said, tapping his tablet. A giant screen lit up. The first video played. A man in nothing but shorts wrestling with a giant bear. "Why is he not using a weapon?" one alien asked. Next, a video of a volcano exploding. People were running, but some stayed back to film it. They enjoy this?" Zethar asked. Then came storms. Hurricanes twisting through cities. Lightning hitting metal towers. Earthquakes breaking roads in two. And through it all, humans surviving. A clip showed a surfer riding a giant wave that could crush a building. Then another, a man swimming with sharks. Another, a human calmly walking through a desert with only a water bottle. One more, a woman laughing while snowboarding down a mountain during a blizzard. General Zarthok's smile slowly faded. This is your world?" he asked. "Yes," Cole replied. "And these are just the fun parts." The council was silent now. Cole walked forward. "On your planets, you run from danger. On Earth, we train with it, we challenge it. We survive not because our world is kind, but because it is cruel." He paused. "You said your creatures kill with a stare. We have snakes that kill with a single bite. Spiders the size of your hands that hide in shoes. Plants that eat insects. Insects that spread death. And sometimes, our greatest danger is each other." The aliens looked at one another. Zarthok stepped closer. His voice was low, serious now. "I don't believe you. A peaceful world cannot be that deadly." Cole smiled. "Then visit Earth, bring your soldiers, I'll arrange it." Zarthok slammed his fist on the table. "Done." Back on Earth, arrival. 3 days later, a Koran landing ship entered Earth's atmosphere. It carried 10 of Zarthok's best warriors, each one trained to fight monsters, each one confident this would be easy. They chose to land in what the humans called the Amazon rainforest. It looked green and calm from above. They landed. Within 5 minutes, the first scream came. One soldier had touched a small, colorful frog. His arm was swelling. He fell unconscious. The medic panicked. Another soldier turned to scan the area. and was instantly attacked by flying insects. Their bites burned through armor. The team tried to move fast, but the heat was too much. The moisture damaged their equipment. Then came the sounds: growls, hisses, birds screaming like monsters. A snake dropped from a tree, 10 feet long. Another soldier frozen in fear. By nightfall, 3 Koran warriors had been flown back to their ship. Cole watched on a screen from a safe room. He spoke into the mic. "Still think your world is deadlier?" Zarthok growled. "We will not give up. Take us to your worst." Cole smiled again. This was just a rainforest. "Next, we go to the desert. Earth, the real death world." Title: Aliens bragged. They'd survived death worlds until they met humans. Part 2. HFY Sci-Fi. Opening scene. The Koran warrior sat shaking in the dark. His name was Tharn, one of General Zarthok's strongest soldiers. He had survived acid storms, bone-crushing beasts, and battles across 3 galaxies. But tonight, he was afraid of a frog, not a monster, not a weapon. A small green frog with red eyes. It had nearly killed him in seconds. This was Earth, and it was only day 1. From rainforest to desert. General Zarthok was furious. "Enough trees, enough water, this is not danger. This is chaos," he roared. Ambassador Cole nodded, calm as ever. "You want true danger? Let's go to the place where the earth burns." Within hours, the Koran ship landed in a vast open land, nothing but sand, wind, and sky. The Sahara, desert. The temperature outside was 48 degrees Celsius. Their metal boots sank into the hot sand. "It's quiet," said one soldier. Cole replied, "Not for long." They walked. Minutes turned into hours. The heat grew worse. Water packs melted. Armor panels overheated. One soldier removed his helmet. A mistake. The dry wind hit his face like fire. He dropped to his knees. Then came the storm. A sandstorm, moving fast. The Korans tried to run, but visibility dropped to 0. Sand entered their breathing vents. Their sensors failed. The desert did not care who they were. It only punished. They collapsed under the red sky. Humans in the heat. When they woke, they saw something strange. People. Humans. Walking across the desert, with donkeys, carts, and bags. Wearing loose clothes, they smiled and waved. One old man walked over to the alien soldiers. He handed them a flask. "Water," Cole explained. "He's 80 years old. Walks 10 kilometers every day." The alien's jaw dropped. "Why? Why do they live here?" "Because it's home," Cole replied. "And they don't fear it. They master it." General Zarthok said nothing. He was starting to understand, but Earth wasn't finished yet. Cold, ice, and smiling humans. The next stop, Antarctica. "Surely this place is dead," Zarthok said. "Nothing can live here." The ship landed on thick ice. Temperatures below freezing. Winds howled louder than any scream. Koran tech couldn't keep up. Within minutes, fingers froze, armor locked, power cells slowed. But then a building came into view. A small human research station. Inside, warm lights, music, and laughter. Scientists, both men and women, were drinking hot drinks, writing reports, and playing cards. One walked out wearing just a jacket and gloves. He greeted the aliens with a smile. "You came from space, huh? Nice weather today." Zarthok stared in disbelief. "These people live here?" Cole nodded. 6 months at a time. "No? Weapons? No need." Zarthok sat down on the snow. For the first time in his life, he felt small. The final blow. Humanity's real danger. On the way back to the Galactic Council, Zarthok asked a question. "Your world is madness, but why do your people not fear it?" Cole looked out the window of the ship. Because we were born to adapt, not hide, not run. He paused. You saw our planet, but not our greatest danger. What could be worse than Earth? Zarthok asked. Cole turned to him. Humans themselves. Back at the council. When they returned, the hall was silent. All alien leaders looked at Zarthok. Well, one asked, did you conquer Earth? Zarthok stood still. He looked around. Then slowly he removed his helmet and placed it on the table. No, he said. Earth conquered us. Gasps filled the room. Zarthok looked at Cole. I thought we were survivors, but humans, they live on a true death world, and they smile through it. Final twist. Humanity's power. As the meeting ended, Cole turned to leave. One curious alien ran up to him. Wait, he asked. How do humans stay so strong in a world so dangerous? Cole smiled, opened his tablet, and played one last video. It was not a volcano. Not a monster. It was a child, falling off a bicycle, crying, then getting up, and riding again. That's how, Cole said. From the day we're born, Earth teaches us to fall and rise again.